Welcome to PreMath. In this video, we have got this circle with the center O along with this diameter AB, as you can see in this given diagram, such that OE is the radius that is perpendicular to this diameter AB, and moreover this chord CD is parallel to this diameter AB, and this chord CD intersects this perpendicular at this point P, such that this segment EP equal to this segment OP, and as a result we are ended up with this green shaded region. And furthermore, the area of the circle has been given to us as 4 pi square units. And now our task is to calculate the area of this green shaded region. Please don't forget to give a thumbs up and subscribe. And please keep in mind that this figure may not be 100% true to the scale. Let's go ahead and get started, and here's our very first step. We know the area of this circle has been given to us as 4 pi. So therefore we are going to calculate the radius of the circle. I'm going to label the radius as lowercase r, and now we are going to find the value of radius lowercase r. And now let's recall the area of a circle formula. Area is always equal to pi r square, where lowercase r is the radius. And now we know our circle area is 4 times pi. So therefore let's go ahead and fill in the blanks in this formula. So we got area for pi equals to pi times r square. And now I am going to divide both sides by pi. So therefore we could see that our r square value turns out to be equal to 4. Let me go ahead and undo this square by taking square root on both sides. So therefore our radius lowercase r value turns out to be positive 2 units. So thus our radius lowercase r value turns out to be 2. So therefore this radius OB length is going to be 2. This AO radius length is 2, and likewise this radius EO length is 2 units as well. And now we know that P is the midpoint, such that this segment EP equal to this segment OP. So therefore this segment EP length is going to be 1 unit, and likewise OP length is 1 unit as well. And now in this next step I am going to connect this center O with this point D, as you can see in this next step. And now let's make an observation. We can see this OD is the radius of this circle, and we know the radius is 2. So therefore this OD length is going to be 2 units. And now we are going to focus on this right triangle OPD. Let's make an observation. We can see the longest leg, the hypotenuse length is 2, and the smallest leg OP length is 1. So therefore we conclude that this right triangle OPD is our special 30, 60, 90 triangle. So therefore this angle has got to be 30 degrees, since this is opposite to our smallest leg, which is 1. And this angle is 60 degrees. And our largest angle is 90 degrees. That is opposite to our this hypotenuse, whose length is 2. So therefore in such kind of 30, 60, 90 special triangle, if this side length is 1, this is 2, then this third leg has got to be square root of 3. And now let's make an observation. We can see this whole angle is a 90 degrees angle, and this angle is 60 degrees. So therefore this remaining angle has got to be our 30 degrees angle. And now let's make an observation. We can see that this blue shaded region area is going to be equal to the triangle OPD area plus the sector BOD area. And here we can see this is our blue shaded region, and its area is going to be the sum of this triangle OPD area plus the sector BOD area. And now our task is to calculate the area of this triangle OPD and the area of the sector BOD as well. So therefore we are going to calculate the area of the triangle OPD first. And now let's recall the area of a triangle formula. Area all equal to a half times base times the height of the triangle. And here our dimensions for this triangle are 1 and square root of 3. So therefore the area of this triangle OPD is going to be a half times the base is square root of 3 times the height is simply 1. Let's multiply and simplify. That is going to give us square root of 3 divided by 2. So therefore the triangle OPD area turns out to be square root of 3 divided by 2 square units. And now we are going to calculate the area of the sector BOD as well. And now let's recall the sector area formula. Sector area equals to the angle theta divided by 360 degrees times pi r square. And in our case, our angle theta is 30 degrees. And the radius lowercase r value is 2. So therefore the sector BOD area is going to be 30 degrees angle divided by 360 degrees times pi times our radius is 2 whole square. And now let's make an observation. We can see this fraction reduces to simply 1 divided by 12, and likewise 2 square is 4. So therefore we could write 4 pi divided by 12, and that reduces to simply pi divided by 3. So thus this sector BOD area turns out to be pi divided by 3. And now we are going to fill in the blanks in this equation. We figured out our OPD triangle area and the sector BOD area as well. So therefore our this blue shaded region area turns out to be square root of 3 divided by 2 plus pi divided by 3. And now let's make an observation. We can see the area of this blue shaded part is congruent to this part as well by the definition of symmetry. So the total blue shaded region area is going to be 2 times this blue shaded region area. So therefore our total blue shaded region area is going to be 2 times this area, which is square root of 3 divided by 2 plus pi divided by 3. And now we are going to distribute. So that is going to give us square root of 3 plus 2 pi divided by 3. So once we figured out this total blue shaded region area, which is square root of 3 plus 2 pi divided by 3, now we can easily calculate the area of this green shaded region. And now let's make an observation. We can see this green shaded region area equals to the semicircle area minus the total blue shaded region area. And here we can see this is our semicircle area. And we know our circle area has been given to us as 4 times pi. So therefore the semicircle area is going to be half of that one. So therefore it's going to be 2 times pi. And our total blue shaded region area we already figured out over here. So let's go ahead and fill in the blanks in this equation. So green shaded region area is going to be our semicircle area is 2 times pi minus this square root of 3 plus 2 pi divided by 3. And now we are going to distribute this negative sign. So therefore we could write 2 pi minus the square root of 3 minus 2 pi divided by 3. And now we are going to tweak this 2 pi. 2 pi could be written as 6 pi divided by 3. as you can see in this next step. And now we can see we got the common denominator 3 for both of these fractions. And now if we subtract this and this, that is going to give us 4 pi divided by 3. So therefore our this green shaded region turns out to be 4 pi divided by 3 minus the square root of 3 square units, the area of this green shaded region. So thus after all the calculations and manipulations, the area of this green shaded region turns out to be 4 pi divided by 3 minus square root of 3 square units. And that's going to be approximately equal to 2.457 square units as well. And that's our final answer. Thanks for watching, and please don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more exciting videos. Bye.